Hello, friends. Welcome back, my lovelies. If you're new here, my name is Kay. This is Love No Limits, and here is your daily pick a card reading. This reading should give you some insight on what is going to be popping for you within the next 24 hours. So, take a second, meditate on which pile is for you. Don't forget to listen to as many piles as you feel called to. Okay, also, if these readings resonate with you, let me know down in those comments below. Even if you don't feel like saying anything, dropping a little rose down there really goes a long way. If you find yourself liking the content, be sure to like the video, okay? Please consider subscribing if you have not done so already. So my friends, this reading today is going to be very quick, very short, very simple. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, so I highly apologize, okay? If my voice seems a little, what's the word, phlegmy? Anyways, my friends, let's get on into it, okay? This is going to be pile number 1. This is going to be pile number 2. And this is going to be pile number 3. As always, lovelies, timestamps are located down below in that description box. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Hey, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. This is the daily reading, timeless of course, what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. Right off the bat, pile number 1, please excuse my phlegmy voice, okay? Today I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. But my lovelies, let's move on to see what is going to be on your menu. So, you guys have your first oracle card today is the solstice with focus, transition, and amplification. So pile number 1, within the next 24 hours, you may find yourself feeling very determined, okay, focused on something. Okay, for some of you, the word concentration just came up here. This is very interesting to me too, because I believe the summer solstice actually just occurred here. So pile number 1, perhaps that energy, okay, is directly affecting you at this time. I know for me personally, the summer solstice really made me very tired. Okay, it made me feel very drained. So perhaps within the next 24 hours, you guys will be coming out of a period of feeling a little tired, okay, feeling drained, and stepping into an energy of feeling amplified, okay, feeling more determined, feeling like you can actually concentrate on things for longer periods of time here. So your first tarot card today is the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups, I feel like for you, pile number 1, okay, because with the solstice card here, with focus, amplification, and the 7 of Cups, within the recent past, I feel like for some of you, okay, there were a lot of options opened here. Okay, do you guys know the term, when God shuts one door, he opens a window? I feel like a door was shut in the recent past, pile number 1, and perhaps there are several windows that you could possibly go through at this time. So if that is the case, okay, pile number 1, I feel like within the next 24 hours, you guys are going to really be prioritizing a lot better here, okay? You're going to be removing options out of your way so you can focus on what you really want at this time. So your second tarot card today is the Judgment card. I like that. So the Judgment, right? Kind of like that energy I was picking up before. This card is all about resurrection, okay? Judgment. I feel like you guys are feeling more full of energy, especially in comparison to the last couple of days here. For some of you, I'm picking up even the last several weeks. Okay, you're stepping out of a period of feeling, tired, overwhelmed, restless, and you're stepping into, okay, this energy filled with more vitality. Okay, I feel like within the next 24 hours, pile number 1, when it comes to your focus and your attention here, you're going to be learning how to prioritize at this time what is really important to you. And you're going to be finding the motivation on how to complete certain tasks, okay, on how to achieve certain goals, certain dreams. I feel like overall, you guys are going to be feeling very focused, okay? You guys are going to know what you want at this time, and you're going to go for it. Your third tarot card today is the 4 of Dragonflies, which is the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups is an energy of, the universe kind of giving you something, okay? And you not really recognizing it for what it is, right? So pile number 1, within the next 24 hours, I feel like when it comes to your options, okay, on how to achieve something, how to obtain something, how to become something, right? I feel like your options are going to be very clear to you, or I should say, which option you should take is going to be very clear to you at this time, right? Whatever was, whatever resource you were kind of not seeing before, I'm sensing for some of you, I feel like that is going to be your focus within the next 24 hours. I feel like you guys are finally going to be seeing some sort of situation for what it really is here. So pile number one, I have this last oracle card here for you guys. This card should really give you some solid advice on how to move forward. So you guys have number 25, Raziel. Lots of purple in this card. So pile number one, I'm definitely feeling called to read you a message, okay, from the guidebook. Just to give you some more insight on this card, perhaps there's something you can personally resonate with or take out of. So, number 25. Ooh, number 25, Raziel, mystery. And your message is, be open to magic and mystery. Pay close attention to signs and symbols. If you have drawn this card, you may be experiencing an awakening or a deepening of your gifts. I really love this message, pile number one, right? Because you guys also have the Judgment card here. You guys are definitely going through some sort of reawakening. Okay, you guys are going to be feeling more energized, I'm feeling, for some of you. There, how it made the comments about paying close attention to certain signs and symbols, right? I feel like overall, pile number one, like I was saying with the Four of Cups here, I feel like you guys are going to be paying more attention to the signs and symbols, right? Four of Cups, what was once seen as nothing or something insignificant is now definitely going to be seen as something with more value here, right? Seven of Cups, you guys are prioritizing, okay? You guys are getting rid of all the other options so you can focus on what you need to focus on. Focus on what you really want, right? Focus on the things that will bring you to, closer to your goals, closer to where you want to be in life overall. Very great stuff, pile number one. I really love this for you. But my lovelies, I believe that's all I'm seeing in the cards for you today. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And most importantly, my friends, have a fabulous next 24 hours. I will catch you guys next time. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your reading today, my friends. This is the daily reading, timeless of course. What is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours? Just a heads up, pile number two. I do want to apologize for my voice if it seems a little phlegmy. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, so I do apologize for that. Hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling much better. But pile number two, let's jump right into your reading today. So you guys have the Moon card with emotions, instincts, and subconscious. Interesting. So pile number two, the Moon card. Within the next 24 hours, perhaps you guys may be feeling a little bit over emotional at this time, okay? I do want to point out the Moon often represents things like illusions, okay? Feeling a little bit foggy as well. So pile number two, I'm definitely sensing for some of you, okay, within the recent past, okay, the past few days, the past few weeks, I'm feeling a sense of like, similar to how I was feeling with pile number one, a feeling of restlessness almost, okay? You may have been feeling like that, or just in general, things kind of feeling foggy at this time, okay? The word clarity keeps popping in my mind. Very interesting stuff. But pile number two, your first tarot card today is the 10 of Discs, which is the 10 of Pentacles. This is great, okay? Great way to start the day. Pile number two, this 10 of Pentacles, I feel like this is really representing your family. Normally the 10 of Pentacles would, represent abundance, okay? Wealth even. But in this deck, I really like to associate it with the family. Okay, we have a little family here being portrayed here. So pile number two, within the next 24 hours, okay, I feel like when it comes to your family, anything that was once foggy, okay, illusions, there's definitely something that's going to be cleared up, I'm sensing for some of you, okay? And I feel like whatever this clearing up is, okay, I feel like it's going to surround your home life, right? Now, this doesn't have to be your household. This could be, your pertaining to your siblings, if you have them, your parents, grandparents, okay, cousins, aunts. The list really goes on here. But I'm definitely sensing for some of you, pile number 2, within the recent past, okay, I'm definitely sensing something being a little bit foggy. Very interesting stuff. But your second tarot card today is the Seven of Bees, which is the Seven of Swords. So yes, pile number 2, the Seven of Swords, this card's all about betrayal, okay, lying, thievery, stealing. So like I was picking up before, for some of you, I am picking up, okay, when it comes to your family life, there may have been some sort of toxicity there. There may have been some sort of situation that occurred between two family members, okay, between a family member and yourself, right? If that is the case, pile number 2, I'm definitely seeing within the next 24 hours, okay, whatever this Seven of Swords is kind of representing here, this tricky energy, I feel like something is going to be coming to light, okay, pertaining to this energy, to this person, to this situation. Very interesting. So your last tarot card today is the Knight of Moths, which is the Knight of Wands. This is great. So the Knight of Wands to me is an energy of someone kind of leaving behind what's no longer serving them and heading on forward with their head held high here. I feel like you're leaving what's no longer serving you at this time. Okay, pile number 2, or perhaps you already have. Okay, this could be a past energy as well. And I feel like you're moving on to bigger and better things, right? Some of you, pile number 2, I am picking up, okay, if this reading is pertaining to the home life. For some of you, pile number 2, I do want to say if this reading is pertaining to something like a family situation, family matters, even close friend matters, right? People who you consider your family. I feel like for some of you, right, with the Seven of Swords and the Moon card here, I feel like some of you are finally gaining some sort of courage to leave behind people who really don't have your best interest at heart, okay? Even if they are related, even if you've known them for, the past 10 years, right? Because time is great, right, when it comes to meeting people and bonds, but be careful, pile number 2. I'm being called to tell you guys, okay, that just because you've known someone for 10, 15, 20 years, it doesn't mean that you have, people change in time. People adapt, people evolve, people change, right? So just because, you were friends with someone 10 years ago, 10 years later, they're a totally different person, right? So I definitely am feeling like that's something you guys are really wrapping your head around at this time. Okay, perhaps you are finding it very difficult to accept or come to a place of acceptance when it comes to certain people, certain situations, things like that. But pile number 2, I have your last oracle card here for you guys. This should give you some solid advice on how to move forward. So you guys have number 34, Octriel. So we have a 4-armed, 4-legged man, and it looks like a vulture on the top. But pile number 2, let's read out loud a message together. Well, not together, but I will be reading it to you just to see what this card is about. Okay, perhaps there's something you can personally resonate with or take out of. Number 34. Ooh, I like this one. So Octriel, glory. And your message is, do not compare yourself to others. Not listen to criticism or judgment from those who choose to remain closed to their own hearts. Likewise, do not judge another. Listen to the voice of God within to know the right course of action to take. I love this. Yeah. Pile number 2. I do want to point out as well, this is on page 111. So look out for the ones for some of you. All right. But yeah, do not compare yourself to others, okay? Look within to find, your answer, your calling here. So pile number 2, like I was picking up before, if this does pertain to some sort of family member, family matters, close friend matters, things like that, don't dim your light, okay, just because everyone else in the room is dimming their light. All right, I feel like you guys are coming out of this moon energy. You guys will find yourself slowly coming out of this moon energy, okay, through reflection. The moon represents reflection as well, which is very important when it comes to going within, okay? When we go within and we change what's on our inside, then we will finally see results on the outside as well. But pile number 2, I believe that's all I'm seeing in the cards for you guys today. Okay, my lovelies. You guys have all the strength and the power to take on any challenge God throws at you guys, okay? Don't ever forget that. Pile number 2, have a fabulous next 24 hours. Please don't forget to hit that like button, okay? And subscribe to the channel, please. But pile number 2, I'll catch you guys next time. Hey, pile number 3, welcome to your reading today, my friends. This is the daily reading, timeless of course, what is going to be occurring for you within the next 24 hours. Pile number 3, just a forewarning, my friends, I am feeling a little bit under the weather, so if my voice sounds a little more phlegmy, okay, I really do apologize for that. But my friends, let's jump right into your reading now. So your first oracle card today is Medium Coli with Midheaven, Direction, and Reputation. Midheaven, Direction, and Reputation. Interesting. I just kind of saw an image in my mind of a compass. So pile number 3. With this card alone, I'm definitely feeling for you guys, okay? Within the next 24 hours, I feel like you guys are going to feel a sudden push forward. Okay, you're going to know exactly which path to take here. And overall, I feel like whatever you're going to be doing, okay, you're going to be feeling very proud of yourself, possibly. Very cool stuff. So your first tarot card today is the Tower. Bum, bum, bum. So the Tower. Something is definitely about to change for you, pile number 3. Okay, the Tower is usually represents some sort of life-changing moment, okay? Something coming down, so something else can be rebuilt here. Interesting. For some of you, I am picking up intuitively, perhaps within the next 24 hours, okay? If you have been recently planning for something, okay, or if you have been trying to organize something, trying to really bring something together, perhaps you will be taking a different direction on how to do that. That is only for some of you. Only take that if it resonates, of course. But your second tarot card today is the Page of Bees, which is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, this is an energy of communication, usually. Okay, someone coming to us with some sort of truth, a realization. I also like to associate the Page of Swords as someone coming in with solid advice too. So pile number 3, within the next 24 hours, I'm definitely sensing, okay, I'm seeing someone hard at work, okay, very 8 of Pentacles-y, right? Very hard at work, very focused, very driven, and very passionate about what they're doing. If you resonate with kind of feeling that way recently, you're trying to organize something. For some of you, this could be pertaining to, planning a wedding, right? The list really goes on. But if you resonate with kind of planning something, organizing something at this time, within the next 24 hours, I feel like for you, pile number 3, someone is going to come in with some sort of suggestion, some sort of solid advice, okay? Perhaps you won't even be hearing it out of the mouth, okay? Perhaps you'll be reading about it, okay? Seeing something on TV that really inspires you to take some sort of new direction here. And I feel like for the majority of you, you're going to feel so inspired by this new direction, you're willing to literally tear down everything you've done this far. Very interesting, okay? If that is the case, pile number 3, just remember, right? Sometimes, we make a goal for ourselves, and a lot of people think that there's just a straight line on how to get there, which usually isn't the case, right? The most successful people, in my opinion, okay, the most successful people, when I say successful, I don't mean have a lot of money, okay? That's not what I mean. When I say successful, I mean people who really, take what they have within, okay, or take something that they're so passionate about to create something positive out of it, okay? I feel like when it comes to success, you guys are realizing that there is no straight line, right? You need to fall, you need to go down a few dead ends sometimes. That's just how it is, okay? But it's the ability to get back up and keep trying, okay? Being willing to try new things, new ways to get there. That's the whole point here. And I feel like that's something you guys are realizing at this time. Your last tarot card today is the Queen of Bees, which is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is someone who can be very cutthroat, right? Very brutally honest, okay? So pile number 3, I feel like this Queen of Swords is really representing you at this time. Okay, the Queen of Swords can be a little unemotional, right? And I feel like for you, pile number 3, whatever is going on in your next 24 hours, you might have to be, okay? Whenever a tower moment happens, whether it's negative or positive, um, it could rise some emotion out of us. So I feel like within the next 24 hours, pile number 3, you're going to be finding grounding through kind of putting your emotions away at this time. All right, focusing on the logistics of the situation. Okay, for example, if you're doing something one way, right, and you really love the way you do it. However, there's a way, say for example, you paint people's walls, okay? You're a painter and you paint walls, like interior designs and things like that. Say for example, you have a wall and it takes you 3 hours just to paint that wall, okay? And someone comes in with the Page of Swords, right? And says, hey, if you do it this way, this will make the wall, get painted in an hour faster. And you're like, okay, well, I really enjoy my process on how I paint this wall. However, logically speaking, it would make a lot more sense to paint the wall this way, right? The outcome is the same, it's just about how you get there. So pile number 3, I'm definitely feeling like that's kind of your next 24 hours. Okay, you may feel, a little bit hurt about kind of, not doing something or progressing the way you anticipated. However, at this time, I feel like overall, you guys are just going to be more pleased, okay, with the results, right? I feel like you guys are going to be feeling very action orientated. Okay, you're going to have a burst of energy. The momentum is going to be there. Once you start whatever this is, everything else is just going to kind of ease into place, right? Instead of your wall taking 3 hours, it's going to take 2 hours. So now you have a whole other hour to, add stuff to the wall, to complete another wall section. Do you guys know what I mean? So pile number 3, I have this last oracle card here for you guys. This card should really give you some solid advice. So you guys have number 27, Zuriel. Lots of purple in your reading today, my friends. So pile number 3, I'm going to read you guys a message that comes along with this card. Okay, just for something for you to, think about throughout the day, okay? Number 27. So Zuriel represents diplomacy and fair play, and your message is, call on me to bring harmony, diplomacy, and fair play to all your interactions. I will restore your equilibrium. I like that. And I'm also noticing, the symbol here of Libra. Pile number 3, you could be a Libra. Okay, associate with a Libra at this time. However, if that's not the case, no problem. It's really just an energy about having more balance, right? I feel like you guys are going to be overall feeling more balanced in your next 24 hours. Okay, things are really going to be coming together. I really like this for you, pile number 3. But my lovelies, I believe that's all I'm seeing in these lovely cards for you today. Don't forget, my friends, to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and drop a rose down below. Okay, they really do go a long way. Pile number 3, have a beautiful next 24 hours, and I will catch you guys in the next video.